Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I really got to work on an intro for that. That's awful. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about some new content I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a bit of a long video, but bear with me. I think you're going to enjoy it. So first of all, if you missed it recently, we have an entire playthrough of every Halo campaign. We just uploaded the first video last week. Spoiler alert, the next video is coming out tomorrow, so be excited for that. And like I said, we're just going to keep rolling with that every Thursday for a long time. There's going to be a Halo video come out. So we're finally going to get some reliability on this channel when it comes to uploads. I'm also eventually going to be finishing both the Peter Parker and the Miles Morales playthroughs. I know everyone has seen those games by now, but I said I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to finish it. Plus, if you missed it, the recent announcements, Insomniac and Sony kind of put me on a timetable because I really need to get those videos out before the new game comes out. That new game looks really exciting. I'm very excited about it. As always, there's going to be some more League content. There's a new video coming out, so by the time I get this uploaded, the video will probably be out. I think it's a Riven gameplay video. We'll see. But in addition to all of that, there's something new that I'm really excited about that I really, I've been debating doing this for so long, and I finally have a reason. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I am going to be doing content for a living card game. I am talking about Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions is a cooperative living card game, if you're not familiar with it, where it's designed for 1 to 4 players, and you all sit down, pick a Marvel hero among the chosen, which right now they're at 24 heroes, and they have 7 more announced, so it's not a small game. And you play against a villain deck that plays itself. You're working with friends, and you win or lose as a team. So that's one of the things I really like about it. I like things like Magic the Gathering. I'm a huge card game person in general. But sometimes Magic the Gathering and other card games feel a little too harsh when you lose. Marvel Champions is not that way. You're there to have fun with friends, and you can build your deck however you want. There is a meta, but it's not extremely established, and you can get away with avoiding the... I literally have been playing the game for a couple of years now and have not looked at one single meta guide, and I do well enough, so... Those are some things I really like about the game. I love Marvel Comics in general, as you can probably tell. And they have so many playable heroes. They have so many villains. They have so many different ways to play the game. It really does never get old. Like, even if you played the game non-stop, like literally 24/7 for a month, and you thought you were just burnt out, every month they come out with new content, it seems like. It's crazy. It really is a great game to get into. It can be expensive if you're like me and you want to own everything. But if you know someone who's willing to buy most or all of the stuff, you could literally just build yourself a single hero deck and be like, okay, this is the one I play forever and ever. And whenever I hang out with this person, I'll sit down and play this with them. And that would run you like $15, maybe a little more, if you decide to, like, you know, swap in some singles from like Amazon or eBay or something like that. But in general, it's not expensive to get into if you're just looking to do it every once in a while. But like, if you're like me and you want everything, it can get expensive. But it's totally worth it if you enjoy card games at all. Some people are not into cooperative card games, which I get, but if you have any interest in it at all, believe me, it is totally worth it. So that brings up the point of why now. I mentioned I've been playing this game for years, and it seems on the surface to be very random to suddenly be like, hey, we're going to do Marvel Champions content now. Woo! So the biggest reason I have not done content on Marvel Champions on the channel before is that in my current setup, it is nearly impossible to record actual gameplay. I don't have like an aerial camera. I don't have the things you would need to like record gameplay and put that up. I would love to do that one day, But right now that's just not feasible, and that's a big reason why I haven't done it to this point. And the other reason I haven't done any Marvel Champions content on the channel to this point is that, as I mentioned, I'm a very large Marvel Comics fan. If I had to rank my top 5 heroes, my top 5 Marvel superheroes, it would go number 5 would be Ghost Rider. Number 4, which is the only one that at the time that this video is going to be uploaded is available in Marvel Champions, is Black Panther. Right now, he's the only one that's available in the game. Number 3 is Daredevil, which I'm hoping to get at some point. Number 2 is War Machine, which is the sort of equivalent to Iron Man if you've seen the Marvel Comics movies. And number 1, by a mile, no one even comes close, is Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider. I have a slightly unnatural Spider-Gwen obsession. Love Spider-Gwen a lot. And with that in mind, recently, Fantasy Flight, the company that makes Marvel Champions, has been going nuts with announcements. We have a new expansion coming out in about a week. I just found out a couple weeks ago that War Machine is being added to the game. If you remember, War Machine was number 2 among my favorite top 5 heroes. So that was really exciting. I was getting all pumped for War Machine. I was like, let's go. I'm going to play War Machine forever. And then Fantasy Flight announced a new expansion, which includes not only Miles Morales, but Gwen Stacy's Ghost Spider. And I lost my shit. I can't justify not making content when suddenly 3 of my top 5 favorite Marvel heroes are going to be in this game. I just can't. Like, I'm going to be playing the game way more often. I'm going to go from casual to super into this. And I just can't justify not making content. But that being said, I mentioned that doing gameplay is a little bit hard right now, nearly impossible, in fact. So, you know, what kind of content am I going to do? Well, some of my buddies who play the game with me, we all play other card games. We play Magic the Gathering. We've played Card Fight Vanguard before. We've played Pokemon. We've played Yu-Gi-Oh! We've played just about every card game you could think of that's competitive, and so we really enjoy deck building a lot. So the main thing I'm going to be doing, other than like not revealing, I don't have the behind the scenes look at Marvel Champions, but I will go through when something new comes out. I'll go through the different cards and say, hey, this is what came out with this. This is what came out with this. But also, we're going to be doing deck techs, if you know what deck techs are. We're going to be going through, I'm going to reveal some of the decks that we have built, myself and some of my friends. I'll give credit where credit is due, because my buddy's Captain America deck is some shit. I ain't never seen Captain America do no shit like what he did. But anyway, but yeah, we're going to do a lot. There's a ton of ways to do decks, and we'll go over the specifics of Marvel Champions in another video and explain what the different aspects are and things like that. But that's the idea. Thank you so much for watching this video. Unfortunately, I don't have anything prepared as far as a deck tech right now. The first one I do will probably be either my Iron Man Justice deck or my Spider-Man Leadership deck. But I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope you watch plenty of my videos in the future. See ya!